People either love you or they don't. It's awesome for us to talk about stuff in March or in April, but really I'm more concerned with the Jan and Feb cities.
You don't need a ting, you need marketing.
Evan is giving away $10,000 to one lucky book buyer to help them start their business.
I'm dreaming, oh, I believe in this dream I've been dreaming, oh, I'm dreaming, oh, I believe in this dream I've been dreaming, oh.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Mark Jagers in the house, marketing wizard, Church of Marketing, AKA all sorts of amazing things. If it's marketing, Mark knows. His name is in the word. So he's going to be teaching me how to grow and blow up my tour. How are we doing, Mark?
How are we doing? We're great.
How are we doing?
How are we doing, Evan? Oh, okay. I just got results in.
About?
You want some context? So
yeah.
We are launching 5 different campaigns, but 4 different campaigns. We're marketing Evan as a YouTuber, right? He's known, he's loved. Everybody knows how awesome he is at cracking YouTube thumbnails, making them crush, making them work. So we have Evan as a YouTuber. We have Built to Serve, Evan's new book. That's a message that we're going out to the market with. You can come and meet Evan on the tour. You can learn about YouTube. Number 2, you can learn about finding your purpose. Number 3, Evan has built and scaled and grew a business and sold it. You can learn about entrepreneurship, how to go from zero to your first $1 million from Mr. Evan Carmichael. And then we're going to remarket and do some boosting. Anyway, we just got the results from the Thursday event. So
the one that's upcoming?
Yep. So
okay.
Evan has an event every week on Thursday. I don't know how much context you want me to give or not. Or just
no, that's fine. Go for it.
So every week you have an event on Thursday. We've been running a test campaign. YouTube has done very, very well in terms of the messaging. It's like a really great. It can be better, but it's a good cost on Facebook. The messaging is doing well. Built to Serve is doing well, but very expensive.
Okay.
Like 2.5 times more costly to get people out.
Okay.
And the Evan scaling his business is not working at all. So we've already paused that and shut that one off.
Okay.
So yeah, just wanted to give you some.
What was results weren't there 4?
The 4th is a remarketing campaign that we're going to do. But in this test, we just boosted the event, and that's doing very well as well. It's actually doing as well as everything else. Just literally just boosting your event to a lookalike audience is doing just as well as everything else that we're doing that's super fancy.
All right. Well, who knew? Boosting in 2019, 2020 works. So the idea for this was I'm going to be doing 20-something speeches in 20-something different cities. I'm already doing these weekly events in Toronto. Let's use some of our thinking to drive people to my Toronto workshop that then we can get ahead of the curve so that when I hit Cleveland and then Cincinnati and go on the tour, we already have ideas on the messaging.
Yes.
Okay.
And let's go ahead and test in market now when we're not burning days. Because whenever you're launching a marketing campaign, especially when we're dealing with times as tight as we are, last year we started your campaign at this time.
Yeah.
We didn't sell anything until January. This year we're not launching anything until basically 2.5 weeks before your first event. So we do not want to waste those precious days or dollars testing things then. So I'm not ready to give up on the scaling a business, but and I think on the Built to Serve message, because we targeted Tony Robbins-esque style people who are looking for purpose. I think that's why it's so expensive. Okay. So I think there's things we can do with the audience there to play, but some fun learnings.
Okay.
Yeah, but anyway, you're going to give me an update. But before you do, I was actually thinking of you this morning as well.
Oh, okay, great.
Didn't even know we had this call today. I had forgotten about it.
Perfect.
But I was thinking about you because I was thinking, okay, what can you be doing right now to start to, because your organic message is so strong, right? You do so many daily posts. You do your IG lives.
Mm-hmm.
You're all over the place doing lots of things. What can we do to start working in the cities you're going to hit now? Because that will actually precede the excitement of your tour. Once you're on tour, you're going to be like, yeah, I'm, in whatever, Oklahoma, and people are going to see that you're out on your tour. But what can we do now to start talking about the tour that isn't just, hey, I'm going on a tour, check out this URL and get your tickets.
Okay.
So I already know that on your Instagram stories every day that you do those graphics with you sliding around to the music and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
I know that you've started taking your best interview clips of you being interviewed by, these experts in the field and dropping
Mm-hmm.
them in.
Mm-hmm.
Are we able to do any more of that stuff, or are you kind of saturating as many stories? Like, are those stories already underperforming by us adding even more stories that have to do with not your updates, but more like brand plays?
I'm always open. So the idea with that is I'm posting stories, I don't know, 8 to 25 times a day, depending on what's happening. There's always one that is, we took my best or kind of biggest 30 clips of interviews that I've done with people. We've looked at those interviews and spliced them up into what are the 3 most memorable moments from those clips.
Mm-hmm.
And so we have 3 times 30. We got 90 clips that we're going to run for 90 days. So that's going through. And then there's always one promotional thing that then repeats every 7 days. So the tour is once a week. The book is once a week. The Believe Rap is once a week. There's 7 things that I'll go out once a day. Merch, I think, is once a week. I think those videos are done. If not, we're like 1 or 2 away from finishing it. So there's always one clip from a celeb that I've interviewed, and then something promotional follows usually right after it, with a swipe up call to action.
So here's what I was thinking. I think organically you should stop talking about the tour, and you should start talking about the cities. So Nashville. I'm so excited about Nashville. I am coming to Nashville. Nashville. It's part of my tour. But right now what we're doing is, hey, I'm going on a tour. Go check out where I'm going to be. I'm going to be hitting these cool cities. It's going to be great. But, if I lived in Nashville and you said you talked about Nashville, that would totally strike a different thing within me than Evan's going on a tour. And so I know it's going to be hard for you to maybe memorize the 22 cities that you're hitting over this time, other than Toronto and New York. But, we know we're going Cleveland, we're going Cincinnati, we're going Nashville. Don't have the rest memorized from there. But
Memphis, Dallas, yeah.
What I was thinking is I want you to start talking about these cities in all of your live streams and in your stories, because the more exciting thing is that you're going to that city. You're going to be meeting with people. They're going to be answering questions, and you're so excited about the book, and you can talk about Built to Serve. But by leading with the city, it's going to definitely pique people a lot more than talking about the tour.
So, okay, awesome. It's execution. How I've done it, there's been a lot of live streams where I've people say, "Oh, are you coming to whatever?" And then I pick up my phone and I show the screen and say, "Yeah, I'm coming to New York. Let me show you the schedule again, New York or whatever." Right? I could start live streams by asking where people are from. Like, what's my, like, how do I bring it up? So coming to Nashville, definitely when I'm on tour, the days before, it's easier to say, like, Nashville, I'm coming to you next. Here we go. Boom, 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 boom.
Yes.
But you're talking about like now, which I love.
Yeah. I'm thinking, you do a live stream 4 days a week or whatever you do.
Yeah.
So each day you should be talking about a city or 2. And you know what, you're doing your, when you're doing your questions with Evan, if there's a way to find out where those people are from, then you can work it back in the conversation. But more than anything, it's just like, if you start off the top by talking about in your live stream how excited you are to be hitting a certain city, even if it's in February or March, you're still going there.
So asking people where they're from is an easy point. Like anytime, like to be something I have to memorize. Like somebody's coming on. Hey, where are you from? Oh, I'm from whatever. Oh, I'm coming there. Right. Then awesome. So yes, I just have to remember to do that. But ask people where they're from.
Yeah.
That's live. That's not a story. That's live. But I do that regularly. So that's easy enough. I can even do it on my Twitch stream.
I think if Nina started researching potential cool things in each city that you may do, even if it's a month or 2 off.
Yeah.
And she just gives you a list and you look and you go, what? There's a bubble gum museum in Memphis or whatever. You're going to be like, oh my goodness, guys, did you guys know that there's a bubble gum museum in Memphis? And we're already planning our trip and we're already going on our tour. And I can't wait to go to Memphis and Memphis. Like if she pulls weird, quirky things for you to get excited about, you can also go to those things. You'll naturally talk about them more. Listen, this doesn't have to be a chore. It's just something that I was thinking
No.
we should be doing right away.
Listen, I'm happy to test it. So I just need to, if it's in my calendar and I get the plan, then it gets done. So is the idea once a day, find one unique thing in each city that we might be going to that's not related to what I'm going to speak about, but just some fun, random thing happening in the city, an event or location or food to try or something, and pick one different city each day and just cycle through?
Do that. So mention it on your live stream. If you want Nashville Day, where everything is Nashville, you can. And then every day the next day is Dallas, you can. Or if you want to go in order, or if you want to mix it up, you can. I think if you're also finding things that there's like a bubblegum museum or something, then you can tag that museum with the geotag and even do a quick story on it. Like, oh my goodness, Hayden's with you on vacation or whatever. And you're like, Hayden, what bubblegum flavor are you going to try? This is crazy good. I mean, he won't be there, but what bubblegum flavor should I try? You'll have your riff. You'll do your thing. You'll work it in easy peasy. I want us to start talking about the cities that we're going to be in rather than the tour for the organic stuff. Just like it makes sense to lead with like, do you want to learn more about YouTube? You can ask me questions. Come and see me on my tour. Put convenience over, put your goals ahead of convenience. You want to learn about my book? You get a free book if you come to my tour, and you will meet me, and it's going to be amazing. Put your goals above your convenience. So I think we should start talking about the cities we're going to be in as it relates to the tour, and we start talking about the themes as it relates to whatever city you want, because you want people to fly in. You want that couple, IG Live with Angela, who came in from Maryland and drove in to Pittsburgh and out just because they wanted to meet you.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking. Two-pronged approach for organic, but neither of them are leading with the tour.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think if we can organize if we can even book guests, how to find people from Nashville to join me on live. Say, hey, you're from Nashville. I want to celebrate Nashville today. Wait, we're a month away, basically.
We're a month away from the first day, a month away today.
So I could do one city a day, and then that's almost it. Like after that, we're going to be hardcore promoting. I mean, you're going to do Christmas and all that stuff, but we're going to start promoting.
Yeah. I mean, I would mix some stuff up. If you want to do Nashville Day, you totally can. I might, do one or two cities in each live stream in the morning, and then maybe do one per day, one per story. Or even if you only get through half of them. I mean, it's awesome for us to talk about stuff in March or in April, but really I'm more concerned with the Jan and Feb cities.
I mean, I could do a daily poll even to say on my IG stories, what should I do in Cleveland? And list 3 things, or just ask a question.
And then put the date you're there in each story, right? Cleveland, Jan 16th. Cincinnati, Jan 20th.
Yeah. Okay. I like it.
Yeah. Because the organic play is really big for you.
Okay. And also, if anybody interacts with it from the city, then they can be retargeted to, right?
If we create custom audiences off of that. But yeah, I mean,
if they follow me, if somebody from Cleveland sees the story and then follows me, we can then advertise towards them because they follow me and they're from Cleveland. Are we not doing that? Oh, okay. We are doing your followers based on geography, but yes, we are. We're doing your followers based off geography, but we weren't going to do the action of them watching that story. No, that's fine. Yeah. We're
just doing your subscriber based,
right?
In each geography,
right?
Driving people back to your built to serve landing page.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
Yeah.
So
I sent you some landing pages. Did you get a chance to read them yet, or is that going to be Wednesday?
Yeah, Wednesday. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm insanely crunched and everything. It's amazing. I have so much to do. It's insane. I love it. It's good. Yeah, it's good. But yeah, Wednesday. So am I still making the videos? No, Mark also outlined a whole bunch of videos for me to record. It's still same thing. Does our testing change anything? No.
Nope.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
I built out the landing pages and sent them to you, and I rewrote all of your packages. So you just need to basically take my wireframes and build them in ClickFunnels.
Okay.
I gave you a note saying that, like last year, I think 98% of your traffic was mobile. So design it, like I wireframed in mobile first,
Yeah.
build everything in mobile first. I don't really care how the desktops look, to be honest with you, because they don't matter.
Okay.
And yeah, I sent you 3 landing pages.
Yeah.
And then I rewrote the tour page, the ticket sale page for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I like it. I mean, a lot of the stuff we talked about last time is in the early stages, and we just need to execute on in terms of reaching out to people and what I'm going to do in the car and all that stuff. So I don't know that we need to get new ideas on that. It's just doing it. And I like this. I like the daily ask people where they're from anytime I'm on a call with somebody. I feel like I've been doing that more anyway, but just in case, I like it. And then daily poll for each city I'm going to with the date to say, what should I do here? Yeah. I like it.
Are you doing anything? So I know that your publisher, you're launching March. I don't know what your launch date is, March something?
Yeah.
We should be planning, 4 weeks out or something, some kind of marketing activity. I mean, you're going to be in the middle of your tour.
Mm-hmm.
I know that.
Mm-hmm.
You can only advertise so many things to so many people, but we should figure out some kind of integration leading up to the book launch and some kind of special book launch event or party or something in whatever city you're in. Even if it's like your live stream, maybe the day your book comes out, you have a very, very special packed day on your YouTube live stream that would encourage more people to sign up for that and participate in it, because it's content that can only be found on your live stream or something like that.
Okay. It could even be, yeah.
So we could talk for a few weeks leading up to the day of your book launch, but it's got to be something spectacular.
All right. I like it. Most of our campaigns, so I guess, yes, in my organic, I can share, hey, come to Cleveland, blah, 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 blah. But most of our campaigns will be ad-based and then geo-targeted based. So the book is everybody, right? So they won't have seen most of the content. Like if you're in Cleveland and you follow me, you're going to get a whole bunch of stuff knowing that I'm coming. But if you're in Portland, you might see some of my stuff.
We may be testing. We're probably going to test
a fly to go meet Evan anywhere in the U.S.
Well, a goal ahead of your convenience campaign.
Yeah,
that is basically only to your subs.
Mm-hmm.
So when we said that we were going to do a campaign, a generic campaign to your subs, going to the Built to Serve page, I also want to test just an open, no targeting on age, no targeting on geography, just US only.
Okay.
And see if we can convert anyone at any reasonable cost. So that'll be a very short campaign. Like we'll do like a 1 week test or something on it. But whatever we learn from that as well, we could always flip over to a book launch campaign.
Yeah, we there's probably people that I could get testimonials from. Well, there's definitely people I can get testimonials if you want to use it, either a video testimonial or written testimonial.
Who's on your book jacket? Who wrote a forward for you? Who's on your book jacket?
There's no forward. The book jacket. Oh, I don't.
You didn't get me to write the forward for you?
You're fine. You're in enough of the book already. No, sorry. I was thinking for the Goals Over Convenience campaign, there's people who came from out of country as well as out of state.
Oh, yeah.
That we could get testimonial. Like if you want Benjamin, who flew from Norway to get here to Chicago, he can make a video. We already have his written testimonial.
We're already using Benjamin's story for the. Oh no, he is on your tour page. Yeah. Yeah, I thought we were using him for the Thought Leadership Academy, but.
So that's way down at the bottom. It is on the landing page for anybody, like catch-all for Goals Over Convenience. But there's other people who drove or flew. I have to go through the list to see who they were, who came to different states.
Yes.
That I drove through a snowstorm to get here to see Evan, whatever. Like if that's helpful, because you want to launch a goals over convenience campaign, whether it's video or written.
Yeah. I'll let you know.
We'll need a little bit of time just to think about who and asking them and all that stuff. But
yeah, no, the reason I'm hesitant on it is because anyone who's willing to drive through a snowstorm and come all the way to see you, they love you or they don't love you. They want to speak to you or they don't want to speak to you. Hearing other people who have done it, I don't know how much it matters, right? I came to 2 stops. Think about, like Rockstar, right? She flew in from Houston to Cleveland, met you, slept overnight in a hotel or in the airport to fly home so she could get to work the next day.
Yeah.
Amazing story, but I don't know if people either love you or they don't.
Okay, whatever. Great.
Yeah.
Less work for me is fantastic. I love it.
You got a lot of other stuff to do, man.
I got a lot of other stuff to do.
Take a look at that list of assets that I asked for from you. You have a huge list of other things to do.
I'm excited. I'd rather have too much to do than too little to do.
I've never known you to have too little to do.
Great.
Never. Actually, that's not true. I found a video from 2016 of you and I in your office.
Uh-huh.
When you were walking me through your old calendar where you would only do work in 90-minute blocks or something.
Yeah.
You'd stroll in late. You would do a block. You'd go to the gym. You'd do something else and you come back to work. You'd work for 90 more minutes. And I was like, this is a ridiculous schedule.
Okay.
So that was back when you didn't have too much to do, I guess.
There you go. Hanging around Mark Drager leads to you wanting to work harder.
Wow. I don't know if that's true or not, but I appreciate that.
Mark puts the mark in marketing. Otherwise, you just have
Mark
a ting.
puts the mark in the church of marketing.
Otherwise, it's just a ting. You don't need a ting. You need marketing.
I don't need a ting.
There you go.
You throw a fake Jamaican accent on that, and you're great. Okay.
Wow.
What else have we got? What else do you want?
I think this is good, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I pulled up my notes from the last call and realized, I know we started this. There's not a full month between our calls, right? It's only been like 2 weeks instead of a month because of Christmas and all that stuff coming up. So a lot of the stuff we talked about last time is in the works. Yeah. And so I still have a lot to do on those things. So I think the new stuff that you gave me is great. It's tangible. I can do it right now. It's pretty low time investment, just remembering. Yeah. And then for the launch day, the easiest thing to do is think about I'm doing live every day on YouTube, but it's to members only. We could do a public, like for the whole audience on launch day. But do we have special guests?
But you have to be, listen, man, you have to be, you and Evan need to, or you and Nina need to think through this day, because it can't just be a normal day. You got to give me a reason to want to watch you. Like you got to do some epic activities that day. You have to celebrate, even if it's for a 2 or 3 hour window. I don't know if you're getting guest stars in. I don't know what you're doing or where you're going. Yeah. But think like big old, like extravaganza.
All right. It's worth thinking about. It's good. It's a good seed to plant to think about and then see where we're at. I don't know what city that is, but and what day, if it's like Explore Day or my workshop day, but I like it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like it.
Evan is giving away $10,000 to one lucky book buyer to help them start their business.
Maybe. Although money's not the problem.
That's big, eh?
Is it? Money's not the problem. Money's never the problem. $10,000 to start your business. It's like preaching the wrong message, but maybe.
Fine. Evan will call you every morning for a week and yell at you.
And wake you up? Wow. Evan will wake you up every morning for a week? But then that means I have to wake up early, unless they're in like California or something.
Yeah, you got to wake up before the sun.
That ruins my escape. If you're West Coast, I'll wake you up in the morning.
Wow. Way to limit Believe Nation to the West.
Exactly. Or I'll send my proxy, Mark Drager.
I get up at 4:45.
That should work. My proxy, Mark Drager, will call you.
I think they'll be disappointed, but
maybe.
They want Evan. They want Evan.
All right.
Give people what they want, Evan.
All right. I like it. I like the thinking. Well, obviously those are brand new ideas, but yeah, I like the thinking.
Here's a question for you. I know it's a little bit of extra work, but what about merch? And I know it's not about the money, but can people buy some hoodies? Can they get some stuff while they're there? Like, do you want to, when they're at the tour location, do you want to give them a card that talks about Teespring where they can buy stuff later at home and get it shipped to themselves? People love your stuff, and it's like we don't ever talk about it. When you're at the tour, at the event, that should be the people who, like, in the handouts you give, maybe there's a card there. Like, I don't know. Again, it's not 10% off your store for the money. It's just get the logo and the brand out there.
There's something. So I think I was asked maybe in every stop, is there a book? Do you have something I can buy? Do you have a book? Do you have a hoodie? Something.
So can we get some cards made then? And that way you can just hand out like nicely shaped business cards that talk about it. You know, want Evan gear, go here. It rhymes.
Evan gear, go here. Yes. The short answer is yes. I don't know how much that solves. I guess like having something. What is the best thing to hand out? We could have something.
It's just easier to transport in your new Porsche than boxes of hoodies.
We can't.
For male and female.
Unless
do you have a trailer hitch? You can hook up a little U-Haul to the back of that Porsche.
No. We're not driving. We're not driving with freaking a trailer full of different sized hoodies. That's not happening. Although Nina wanted me to ask you if you had a smaller cooler that we could borrow.
Yes, she already has.
Oh, she already has. Okay, good.
I'm bringing it Thursday. We've already got it sorted.
Oh, good. Perfect. This is what I like. Team doing their work.
I just need it.
So people like having something like from the actual thing, from the actual event. Like it's here. Like we touched this thing together and here it is now, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know what that could be. That's worth thinking about. People want to buy a book at the event or a hoodie at the event and then either get it signed or just remember that was at the event, not go to some store that then the next day they can buy or something, right?
Right. Well, it was nice when you handed out those books that we did for you, but it's going to be too much to carry all those notepads. The 2%?
Yeah.
Jack's using hers for her physical training class, and I was like, yeah, that's awesome. 2% difference.
Yeah, I mean, it's a notebook. I guess it's something.
Yeah, they were $7 each though, or something. So we're not gonna. And I had to transport them down for you guys.
Right. The transport's the biggest thing.
I can follow you in my truck, I guess, for 90 days and just
pull. Great.
Just bring my Ram and just pull a trailer full of merch for you and just set it up and everything. All your AV gear.
Problem solved. Great. So then we can do it. I love it.
You didn't have to buy a Porsche. You could have just kept the Macan.
Yeah, that's okay. Listen, solutions happen. We adjust on the way. Perfect. That's the new plan. I love it.
Okay. I need you to send a video message to my wife telling her that I'm going to be gone for 90 days on a tour with you.
This is it. You just came up with it. We have this video.
Nope. I can't have anything to do with this.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know whether it's I don't know what I could do. I like that idea, but what could we do? At the end of the tour, we'll have books, but it's like the last 8 stops or something, right? Up until then, I don't know.
Okay. Well, I think we should think postcard. I think we should figure out what we want to say on one side and how to make it special awesomeness from you on the other side.
Okay.
Right? Easy to print. Can still look nice, can still feel nice. It's still something we're giving out. And
with something like that, we can also find a local print shop along the way. Like we don't need to have it for the whole tour. We could stop in Florida and get some more.
Oh yeah, I mean you can. I was just thinking we just get them ordered up from Moo or something, get them shipped in. But
yeah. That too. Whatever. And postcards are super small. That's fine.
Yep.
But if we're looking at, if you're looking at 100 people each city times 20 something, I don't know how
2,000.
many.
It'll be
I don't know how big a box. Yeah.
One brown box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chunk space is limited, even with the new car.
Oh man.
Yeah.
You got no room for my blue cooler then.
That's why we need a smaller cooler.
I'm gonna bring it over, and Nina's gonna say that's still too big.
It might be. We need cooler to fit on one side, and then 4 duffel bags to fit on the other side. So everybody gets a duffel bag for your 90 days. So you got to fit all your clothing, whatever you need. And Jeremy and Ray want to bring books.
I thought you have a roof rack.
We have that too. Yeah. But I have to bring my speaker. I have to bring my speaker with me. So that's.
Oh, you're bringing AV gear.
I have to bring a speaker at least, because even in the hotel rooms we had where they say they have AV gear, like,
No,
well, you
they
came to
suck.
some of them were amazing and some of them fell apart or some of them low
Yeah.
quality. So we need a speaker.
Yeah.
We have a camera bag. We're still filming stuff. It's not going to be like super high end crazy, but we need to bring one light with us. So there's a lot of stuff to bring. So every box, I bought a new car just to give us a little more space, right? Anyway, whatever.
You need a good friend to follow you around with the truck.
That's it.
trailer.
I love it. Perfect. We got it. Done.
Uh,
All right. Cool, man. This is good.
okay.
It doesn't feel like this is happening in a month or less than a month when people are watching this, but it's gonna come and go pretty quick.
Yeah. I can't believe you're doing it again, but you are.
I can't believe I'm doing it. I had this moment in the elevator, like, I can't believe this is crazy. I can't believe we're gonna go for 90 days and hit 20 something cities. Like, it's nuts, right?
The first time was like this fun adventure, like let's go break our neck in the US. But this time it's like you're actually just doing it again.
No, so that's not what I was thinking. I was thinking it's crazy that we're doing this, but then I thought, wait, but I already did it.
Yeah.
Like, it already happened. We went further. We drove to Toronto, San Diego, and back. This is lightweight compared to what.
And you're taking more days in between stops.
More days in between, fewer days overall by a couple. Not going to break my neck, hopefully. It's like.
Why are you doing this? For Nina.
I'm excited. Yeah. Well, it started with Nina. It's a combination thing. It started for Nina, take her every city with a million. And then I'm just so excited to be on the road helping people. Like, I love it. New people, every city. Yeah, it's amazing. It's the best of me. It really is. Like, event day is the best of me. It's so much fun. So now I get to do that every 3 days.
Yeah.
When we get back, we'll have to figure out too, like, for marketing, what I'm going to do for my local Toronto events, whether we keep it as a big room every week, whether we like split it up and have, 5 people as a private event.
When you get back, we're going to have to focus on Thought Leadership Academy anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
okay.
You got enough to focus on.
Yeah, I know. But as like, this week is my last Toronto workshop, and so I'm feeling the nostalgia. It's my last one. But also, if I continue when I get back, it can't be the same. Can't be the same format. Can't be the same structure. Can't be the same marketing. Like, it has to change. Yeah. To get excited about it again. Okay. Cool, man. Thank you for the love. Thank you for all the work. Thank you for thinking of me this morning and forgetting about our call, and appreciate that you showed up anyway.
Well, I remembered it when I looked at my calendar. I just didn't wake up going, today is Evan Day.
Today is the day.
Yeah. On Wednesdays, I go, today is Evan Day. And then on Thursdays, I'm like, today is Evan Day as well. Mondays, so weird.
We made it happen. All right, Mark Drager, put in the mark in marketing. Appreciate you, man.
Thank you, Evan.
Talk to you soon.
Bye-bye.
If you want to see my last conversation with Mark where he pushed me to make my tour better, check out the video right there next to me. I think you'll enjoy it. Continue to believe, and I'll see you there.
Idea to action. I love it. You were just inspired with the best idea ever.